All right, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Trash on the Stack. You know us, you love us, you hate us. Any publicity is good publicity. Today, we start our mini-series, Taking Out the Trash. So we've got a bunch of decks that have been hanging around that either we don't play anymore, don't work the way that we want them to, are more garbage than you're used to, perhaps.
Just trash.
So these are last chance games. These are effectively games that we're playing to either say, I'm going to tear this deck apart, or maybe it's not so bad and I just need to do some upgrades.
Maybe.
So we pre-rolled. Will is going to be going first, so I'll let him start with Commander intros.
All right. What up? I'm Will. I'm playing Baru Wurmspeaker. Just making worm tokens. Giving them trample, making worms.
You should always get rid of worms when you can.
I'm gonna get all the worms.
That's my stance on it as a dog person.
Nah, gimme.
My name's Dave, and I'm playing Will Scion of Peace. So this is
I'm not a Scion of Peace.
Kind of an angel tribal deck, but largely a lifelink tribal deck. So the whole point of this deck was to try to cheat in big spells by doing lifelink, gaining life, reducing cost of spells, so I can just play stupid stuff. Historically, I've not had enough card draw in it. I've not been able to do said stupid stuff. So we'll see. We'll see how she plays.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Here you go.
Hey, it's a land. That's fun.
Look at that.
I'll do Idyllic Beachfront tapped. Good. I'll say go ahead.
All right. It was not a land. Here you go.
Draw. We're going to do let's do a plains land for turn, and then we're going to do a blue and a white for everyone's favorite rabbit, Quain, Itinerant Meddler. I'll pass.
All right. It's a land. We got that, folks. Garrick's Uprising. When it enters the battlefield, if I control a creature with power 4 or greater, I draw a card. I don't. Creatures I control have trample. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under my control, draw a card.
Very nice.
Also, go ahead.
3-drop, not great card draw spell, but that's the theme of the game.
It is if I would have
a creature with power 4 or greater
stuff. Yeah.
Let's do a second plains land for turn. We'll do a blue and 2 white for Will, Scion of Peace. And because I'm such a good friend, each player may draw a card.
Okay.
Then each player who does gains 1 life.
All right, thank you. You're so kind.
I will say go ahead.
All right. I think I do this. Alana War Elf. And I'll say go ahead.
Very nice, very nice. And fucking draw. Sajiri Refuge tapped. Land for turn.
Hey.
And gain a life. Let's do let's tap and draw if you so choose and gain a life.
I choose to, yes.
Let's do blue and a white for Dennick. Pious Apprentice. Lifelink cards of graveyards can't be the target spells or abilities. I will swing at you for 2. Vigilance.
How rude.
Might as well. I'll say go ahead.
I mean, I'm not going to block with an elf. All right. Land for turn. I will block with a Ravenous Lindworm, though.
Gross.
When it enters the battlefield, I gain 4 life. It is a 6/6. All right. So go ahead.
That's nasty.
For too much. Oh, I get to draw a card for that.
Oh.
It's still your turn, though.
I will draw. All right, let's do Glacial Floodplain land for turn. This deck only has terrible lands in it, evidently.
Hey.
All tap lands.
Oh, you got 2 planes that came in untapped.
That's true. I did. Would you like to draw?
I'll draw.
We're going to tap Will to give spells I cast this turn that are white and or blue, cost X less, which would be 1, because I gain life there. Activate only the sorcery, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So let's do blue into white for Spell Queller. We're going to exile that. When it leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner may cast the card without paying its mana cost.
Okay. Rude.
Well, you know.
My card draw.
I will pass.
My card draw that I forgot about anyway. I remembered it was almost too late. Land for turn. I will play my commander.
Garbage.
Not quite. So he gives worms I control +2/+2 and a trample. Also, 7 and a green, tap it, create a 4/4 green worm creature token. This ability costs X less to activate, where X is the greatest power among worms I control. So right now it just says green, tap, make 4/4.
Why is it 7 cheaper?
Because this is an 8/8 now. Because this gives it +2/+2 and trample.
Yeah, but don't you still have to pay 7?
But it costs X less,
Oh.
where X is the power.
Gross.
So.
Seems decent.
You would think. It's alright. We'll move to combat. And swing at you for 8. So go ahead.
Not tapping your commander? Oh, you can't.
Yeah.
Draw. Floodplain. Land for turn. Nasty.
All that tap mana.
Nasty, nasty, nasty. We're going to tap 2 and play an Ariat's Lullaby, destroying that tapped creature.
Rude.
I'm going to gain 2 life. We're going to tap a... Well, would you like to draw?
Sure.
Me too. Okay, now we're going to... I guess we'll wait because we can attack with them. Let's move to attacks. We're going to do 2 in the air, 2 on the ground, 2 on the ground.
This was a 3/3.
Yep.
Okay.
So 2/3, 2/4, air.
So 6 total?
6 total.
All right.
I'm going to gain 2. Lifelink. All right, second main. We're going to tap this guy and cast things that are 4 or less. I don't have anything that big, just so you know. We'll do a single blue for Vesuvian Drifter. I look at the top card of my library anytime. At the beginning of each combat, you may reveal the top card of your library. If you reveal a creature this way, Vesuvian Drifter comes copy that card till end of turn except as flying. I'm going to look. Won't matter because I'll draw it anyway. And let's do a blue due to the reduction off will for a Behold the Multiverse. We're going to scry 2 and then draw 2 cards. They're not terrible, but I'm just going to gamble. Why not, right?
Do it.
Draw 2. Uno dos. Spells you cast, so not just creature spells. That won't do me any good. Let's do another single blue for another draw spell. We're going to draw 2 cards, the Divination. Then I will pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw.
I just have a handful of land now, so that's fun.
Wahoo! Oh, I wish I had land.
Good news is that we're at starting life total or higher.
Barely. Steve. And then Convoke.
Ooh.
Seed Worm. Dun, dun, dun. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go ahead.
Perfect.
It's like I thought of it before.
All right. Untap. Glad I get to untap that guy. Draw. All right, let's do a Prairie Stream untap because I control 2 or more basic lands.
Wow.
Let's start us off strong. There's just nothing worth playing. Let's move to combat. I'm going to look at it first before I move to combat. Okay.
It's not worth it.
I will reveal it. It is a Righteous Valkyrie. Whenever another angel or cleric enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness, as long as you have at least 7 more life than your starting life total, which I do not. Creatures you control get +2/+2. So Vesuvian Drifter is going to become a copy of it.
So really, it
doesn't do anything.
It's just a 2/4 flyer.
Yep, which is what Vesuvian Drifter is anyway. So
okay. So it stays on top of your library.
Yes,
though, right?
So that's what Vesuvian Drifter is going to be a copy of, though. All right, so we're in attacks.
So I'm gonna have 4 in the air.
Yep, we'll do just 4. Well,
he is a 7/7 because he's getting +2/+2.
Yep, we'll do. Yes, we'll do just 4 in there. All right, second main. You want to draw?
Sure.
I'll draw 2. Let's do 2, 1 for a union of the third path. Draw a card, then you gain life equal to the number of cards in your hand.
You got a couple.
I'm assuming that's after drawing a card, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Draw a card, then you gain life equal to the number of cards in your hand.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. We're going to tap this and cast things for 9 cheaper. There's nothing that great.
9. Oh.
Because I gained. Oh, yeah, thanks.
Wait a minute.
Yep, that's great. Cool. So, Righteous Valkyrie.
Hey, look at that.
Creatures I control are going to get +2/+2. Single white, Bovine Intervention, destroy target creature. You get a 2/2 Ox, though.
This is why this deck is coming apart. It's fun.
This deck might get a second chance after this one. It's playing pretty well so far.
Yeah.
I don't have anything crazy there. I'm going to tap sack my floodplain and search for a planar island card. Put that land into play. Oh, I should do that right now because it'll give me a land. It just says put it into play.
Yeah.
Tap sack floodplain. I thought it was a terrible card. It is a terrible card.
It is really
but the fact that it comes in untapped is not terrible. We're going to get an island because I don't have any basic blue.
This is my weird little Pac-Man Ox. Not Pac-Man.
I like it.
Just a bubble.
You'll have to do without Zach here to make
tokens.
I know.
Where's Zach?
Him just to make tokens for us while we play.
I asked him and he said no. And there were some words that I can't repeat. I'm just kidding. He just said no.
Dang, I should have got a planes. That was stupid. Stupid. There's still nothing super worth playing anyway, though. I will say go ahead.
All right, I'm going to sack Steve at the end of your turn. Get this land at the bottom.
I got to make sure I don't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whew.
Tap my white borderlands.
I love that you love white borderlands.
I really.
I mean, they're pretty select.
I enjoy them immensely. Ooh, he's on tap 2. Just kidding. 1, 5, 6, 7. Zendikar Resurgent. Whenever I tap a land for mana, add 1 mana to my mana pool of any type that land produced. Whenever I cast a spell, or cast a creature spell, draw a card.
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it. Thank you. Thank you, Supreme Overlord. For you allowing it. I'm going to pick my poison. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with flying.
I don't think I will.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm going to blue, and return a land I control the hand for a deprive, counter target spell.
Oh. Okay.
I was nice and gave you. I was gonna deprive you of your Zendikar Resurgent. You got to do me dirty.
You're just gonna blow it up another way.
Perhaps.
Your turn.
You don't know that, Will.
I'm pretty sure of it. Fairly certain.
Multicolor, white, blue. Feel very lopsided here. Draw. I'll do an island. We're going to look at the top. We're going to move to attacks. Mm-hmm. That's right. Mm-hmm. Does this get anything?
No, it's just a 3-3.
Just a 3-3. Great. We're just going to swing out then. 2-3, lifelink. 2-4, not Queen. 2 in the air, 2 in the air, 2 in the air. These all do tap.
6 in the air for sure.
Well, hold on, my creatures get +2/+2. So it'll be...
That's just rude.
4, 4, 4. So 12 in the air. Yeah, creatures you control get +2/+2.
Okay. So 12 in the air.
12 in the air.
8 on the ground.
Yes. 12 in the air, 8 on the ground.
I will block 4 on the ground and then take 16 total.
With what? Or what do you want to block, I guess?
I'll block Will.
Okay. So I'm going to gain 4 off of Denick. Would you like to draw?
Sure.
Me too. Make sure you gain your life. Yeah. I'm gonna have to not tap anything and probably say go ahead, I guess. Yeah.
I'm just gonna not tap anything. Have all this blue mana up.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. The deck's coming apart.
Go ahead and tap. In response to you tapping, though.
Okay.
You can tap. In response, I'm going to cast a silence. Your opponents can't cast spells this turn.
Okay.
Only because I don't know when else I'll get the chance to use it.
Here you go.
All right. We're untapping. Upkeeping, drawing. We're looking at the top. Super Drifter, not going to do anything there. Let's do blue, white for a Senate Guild Mage. Do land for turn. Gosh, I really need to draw. You want to draw?
Sure.
Okay, this will probably help. Let's... The problem is I haven't gained any life yet either.
You did. You gained 1.
I did gain 1. That is true. Let's move to attacks. We'll do 4 on the ground. Not Will. 4, 4, 4, 12 in the air. 12 in the air, 4 on the ground.
16 total?
16 total.
I'm gonna fog.
Dang it, I need that lifelink, Will.
That's the very, very old fog. It says creatures attack and block as normal, but none deal any damage or otherwise affect any creatures as a result of an attack or block. All attacking creatures are still tapped. Play any time before attack damage is dealt.
Boo hiss.
Ha ha ha! Silence me again!
If I tap him and he reduces my cost by the amount of life I've gained this turn, to reduce my spell cast by 1, and I play like a draw card and I draw something that I want to play that gains me life or something, does that change? Or is it only up until the point that I tap him? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's at the point you tap him.
Where X is the amount of life you've gained this turn. I don't know how that would work either.
Maybe it would add on to it.
So what do I want to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think it adds on to it.
No creatures in graveyards. Plenty of land. Don't have any interaction unless I draw it, but I might draw it. Let's do 2 blue, 1 reduction, and 2. So I'm going to play a Mind Spring for 3 and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Too much land in this deck, I can tell you that. I will say go ahead.
All right.
You and your fog.
Keep draw. Don't just silence me again.
Who fogs? I'm rolling coal here. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll do a Skybridge Towers and a Razortide Bridge. Okay, sorry.
All right. 2, 3 for an Urza's Incubator.
Come on now.
I'm going to call Worm.
What?
So when it comes into play, it's just creature type. Creatures of the chosen type cost 2 less to play. So worms are 2 less.
You would do that.
I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So that one. All right. I'm gonna tap to put 12 into the pool. I'm gonna play this Sifter Worm. When it enters, I'm going to scry 3, reveal the top, gain life, and then I'm going to draw a card from it entering. Okay. Just like that. That'll do.
I see you noticed my 2 blue mana up.
Yeah, I did.
I'm not a monster, Will.
I'm gonna gain 7.
In
6
response,
life.
no, I'm joking.
Gonna gain 6 life. Gonna gain 6 life. And then, so that was 5 of the 12, so I have 7 left. We'll just play a Symbiotic Worm. And then I'll draw a card. And I'll play land for turn. And I do have 1 floating. But
Save it for your fog. Are there any single green fogs that aren't fog, that are fog effects?
Oh yeah.
Is there?
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them are in here, but I've only drawn 1. I'll say go ahead, because I ain't got no manas.
I need more flyers. Draw. Let's do plains land for turn. How stupid do you want this game to get?
I don't know.
Real stupid?
You can probably kill me here shortly. Absolutely.
I mean, it can get silly if you want it to get silly.
Nothing to deal with flyers. What is your heart telling you?
I don't know.
You do what your heart tells you.
I don't know. Let's do white, tap, gain 2 life. Let's draw, if you would like.
I will.
Gain life.
You're both killing me and healing me at the same time.
I'm just nice like that. So we've got a reduction of 3 currently. We're going to use that. Oh, man. Gosh, that will just... Okay, yeah, no, we'll do that. We're going to use that reduction of 3. We're going to do 3 white. to play Celestial Mantle on the Regis Valkyrie. That's going to get +3/+3, and whenever enchanted creature deals combat damage to player, double its controller's life total.
That's why you were saying.
I wondered how silly you wanted it to
in
get.
response, I'm going to make a worm.
Okay.
That's the best worm I've ever drawn.
That's a great worm. All right, we still have a reduction of 3. Let's do... We better save that. Let's do a blue and a white. No, we don't need... Well, we could still tap those ones. And another blue for 3. Did I play land for turn this time? No.
I don't know.
I think I did.
I don't recall.
I think I did. For a Steel Seraph.
Ooh.
Beginning combat on your turn, target creature you control gains your choice of flying, vigilance, or lifelink till end of turn. Let's move to combat.
All right.
We're going to give him flying.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do 4, 7, 11, 15 in the air.
Wow.
I'm going to gain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then
You're actually going to double your life total.
I do need to double it. Would I double it after that life gain, though? Probably? Or before? And then add 4.
I think you get this.
Whenever enchanted creature deals combat damage. Yeah, how does that stack with lifelink?
I don't know. What does lifelink say?
Well,
I think you get to choose.
I don't really need to. We'll double it and then add 4.
Okay.
So is that 118?
118. So 220 or 122?
122, yep. I'll say go ahead.
Michael?
Yep.
Untap. Upkeep. Rar. That's cool.
You got to be able to play almost any worm you get, right?
Yeah.
Wood elves.
Wood elves.
You're good. I don't need to cut it.
All right. I'm going to draw a creature. Draw a card. Ooh, this is cool. Use 3 of the 4 to play a Fierce Empath. When it comes into play, search my library for a creature card with converted mana cost 6 or more, reveal it and put it into my hand. Shuffle. What do I get? World Spine Worm.
Bye.
That's what I got in here.
That's fair.
And then I'm going to play it. It now, instead of 11, only costs 9. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 with the 1 left over.
Mm-hmm.
Equals 9.
What are you paying for the 1 left over with? Like you still have to tap another land, right? You'll just have 1 floating because that's 8.
Well, 3, 2 in this for this.
Yep.
4 with 1 left over for this.
Okay, so you had 1 floating.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That was the 1 left over.
Gotcha. That just has like a LTB, right?
When it dies, put 3/5/5 worm creature tokens with trample on the battlefield. When it is put into a graveyard from anywhere, shuffle it into the library. And we can still do some stuff.
Do you need to draw off of that? Any of this stuff?
Yes.
Probably just that one, right?
The Fierce Empath 2.
Maybe you cast a creature spell, yeah.
So
Actually, Wood Elves too, unless you did.
I did draw off the Wood
Okay,
Elves.
so you got to draw 2.
And draw. 2, 4. I hope you like vanilla. Because that's what you get.
What does that do? Oh,
It's a 7/6.
with flavor text.
Yes.
That vanilla is the flavor.
Yes. No. I'll draw a card. I will say.
You gonna swing with anything?
Who's been out? There's a couple people been out. Does
I think
it
these two have
matter?
been out.
Yeah, these 3.
I mean, I'll be able to do
You can kill me next turn.
at least 4, 4, 4. Those are the only actual. Well, okay. 17 in the air.
I'm at
19
15.
in the air.
I'm at 15, so I think you got it. You win.
It's my turn. I'll just move to attacks. You gotta
Yeah,
let me
it's-
attack.
It's your turn. Fuck, I'm just kidding.
Do you have a fog?
Not in my hand, no.
Draw. Land for turn. Not worth making a copy of. Nothing to pull out. You don't have anything tapped.
Yeah, that one or elf.
Let's cycle. I have to discard a card too. Discard an island. We'll draw a card. Doesn't really do anything. We will move to attacks. We'll give this thing flying 2, so it'll be 4 and 7's 11. And 7 is 18.
Oh.
4 is 22. 4 is 26.
You said it was only going to be 19.
Thought it was only going to be 19.
I'm dead. Look at that, a handful of worms. I got all the worms.
It's pretty good.
So much vanilla.
I had this in my hand the entire game, and I'm the only one tapping creatures. So, like, every time I wanted to play it just to get another body, I was like, oh, destroy all tap creatures, not just opponents' tap creatures. And this terrible graveyard spell, and I have nothing in the graveyard.
Yeah, I just, there's a lot of good worms.
I wonder if you just need more interaction in there?
I think so. I think...
Maybe there's too many worms. Like, don't you have a lot of things that create token worms anyway? Do you need...
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
I have a lot of ramp.
You have like a sandworm convergence or anything in there? That's an enchantment. Isn't there a land worm that creates?
Well, I got like Urza's Incubator. I got like Defiler of Vigor. Like, I have stuff. That's the one that...
Trying to think of things that make worms that you could, like recurring worm creation, so you don't have to have so many worm creatures in there, so you could put more like dumb stuff in there.
I have a lot of both.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like Metallic Matter, that's good in here.
Yeah.
I just think it needs another color.
Well, I think you've got like a third gear, but not a first and second.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like maybe some more draw.
The
Guardian Project or...
Well, there's quite a bit of draw in here, too. You just
don't always get to it.
Oh,
well, yeah.
Because, like, there's Colossal Might, which is... Oh, you...
Did I put it in there? Oh, no!
Like,
should be the only green card, but...
Or Colossal Majesty and then Elemental Bond. Like, those are almost identical to what you stole from me. But, like, I got a lot of ramp, I got a lot of mana reduction, I just never, ever draw it. This is a one-sided fog that just saves my worms.
Tangle Slap. I thought it said Tangle Slap.
Tangle Slap!
She looks like she about to slap somebody.
Slap somebody with her tangle?
Yep. This turn by creatures without trample. That one's very specific.
Yeah.
Good for the deck, though.
Oh, yeah. I think, honestly,
if it had red, I think it would be really good.
Yeah.
Because
you could do your guys like a hidden commander, like red. Is there a red green you could do as a worm commander that you would just have your commander be in the 99?
I don't know.
Worms are awfully specific. There's plenty of like worm tribal stuff, but I don't know many like legendary creatures that you would want to have Helm a Worm deck.
There's a couple.
Yeah. Well, just not to my
Rurik
knowledge.
Star would be pretty fun. But
can't go wrong with that. That's a teaser for a future Gruul only stomp face game.
Stomp. Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna go make sure Will throws this deck away, and maybe you'll see Angels again. I might just get rid of it anyway.
Trash.
All right. Thanks for stopping by. See ya.